What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of these baseball videos, as you can probably guess by the fact that this is episode 150 of our MLB The Show franchise mode. Today we'll have Andrew Abbott on the mound against the Cardinals, and this is a two-horse race in the NL Central. We've been on a small slide, 5-5 in the last 10, while the Brewers have been a little bit hotter than that. Still rolling with Green, Singer. Green is one overall lower than he was at the start of the year. He was a 90, now he's only an 89. Of course, we still got the 93 overall. Smith, Miller, and Arroyo are our three best relievers. I do have Arroyo in the majors, even though he's a closing pitcher. We have a lot of closing pitchers, and a lot of which, wow, Brian Monk was supposed to be like a superstar for us. Just never, like, he was pretty good last year, just kind of stopped growing. This guy, I'm thinking, is going to be amazing. He's a 77 overall at the age of 19. So I do want to briefly see what happens if you move him to relief pitcher. I just want to know, does it drop? He was a 77, right? 75. It does drop a little bit. He'd be very good, though, still. We're going to switch him back, though. Edit. Look at that mustache. We're keeping that mustache on him. He's not. All right, closer. Awesome. Would that change for anybody else in a positive manner? Jason Kiefer, say he's a 71. Let's see what moving him to relief pitcher would do for him. 69. Yeah, it hurts the overall just a little bit. So let's do a little something like that. Perfect. All right. Let's get into this game. We've been fooling around. Time to start. Hopefully we've got... Alright, we've still got Friedel. Lux doing a little better. He's in the 240s. He was, I think, 216 the last time we saw it. 269 for him. Naylor's batting 247. And Encarnacion Strand is in the 250s. 261 for Fraley. Butler is still good. Bailey has gotten good. Marte has gotten good. Kerstead has gotten very good. Arroyo absolutely murdering the baseball in his first 23 at-bats. Still batting 478. Horner's good. Luis Roberts not as good. Jeffers isn't as good. But I don't think we can ask for much more than what we've gotten. So here we are against the Cardinals, who are not finishing with a 500 average. They're 2 losses away from only being possible, and they've only got 55 wins. So you know for a fact that's, well, first of all, that's a fantastic bunt and a great first hit. Okay. I don't think I ever had a chance. I have an idea.
Catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1. And that's outside.
All right, Abbott. Struggling a little bit. Oh, that's absolutely going to get to second base. That's a positive out for the Cardinals. 1 out, and now they've got a runner in scoring position. That's a hard hit by Duran. Is this the Duran that currently plays for Texas? Struck him out. Former Red, somehow still in the league. We got rid of him rather early in this postseason. I'm sorry, not postseason. Franchise mode. Excuse me.
Well, pretty
Good
clear
foul
to me.
right there.
He's trying to go deep right there. But you
Runner takes off for third.
Struck him out.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball.
Was that a full count pitch? Is that why
Here's
he
the veteran
went?
outfielder,
Alright,
TJ
Luis Garcia
Friedel.
will be on the mound. Friedel still slipping an average. Down to exactly a 260. Alright, they're 9th in the wild card. 17 games back, but I doubt they'll reach
That
it.
one close,
Good
ruled
take.
the ball. And the count is
Could have been
3-1.
called either way. It was called our way.
And that
Right,
one hit
that
to first.
is going to be a ground ball, probably an out.
Tosses to the
Yep,
pitcher,
pitcher
covering
won the
bag.
race.
One up, one down. Gavin Lux.
All right,
now
come
at
on,
the
Gav.
plate. One down, base is empty.
Way inside.
Almost got it.
Way inside. They got a couple base runners in their half. Let's see if we can do the same.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
I don't
2 outs, base is
I don't think I did swing there.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the
That's
Reds.
fine.
And that is cut on the
All right,
base.
2 strikes for
Down
Ellie
1-2.
now. Garcia is kind of flying through this inning.
Swing and a miss.
And he
got
in
him.
fact did
And it's
fly
a
through it. That sucks. 2 strikeouts for him
Second
in the
inning
first.
set to go. And now the first baseman,
Davison De Los Santos will foul it off.
is out of play.
5, 6, and 7 will bat for them here in this inning.
To third, Marte.
Marte should have it easily.
Whips it
Yep.
across and quickly one away in the second.
All right.
Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Beavers. Late on that
Strike.
threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated.
All
That's
right,
a
we do hold a
confidence
3-game
boost for this
advantage
guy out
over
there on the
Milwaukee.
mound.
It looks like
See
they
if he
lost
continues to climb the
today.
ladder.
So
One
we
out,
can
base is
push
empty.
it to 3.5 with a win ourselves.
Blows the high heat.
Nice job
That's the
striking
strikeout.
out Dylan Beavers.
That 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on
Lane
the inside part of the plate.
Thomas.
Couldn't get around on it.
Good pitch on the
Pitched
inside
out
right there.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because
Strike 3. Good inning.
And that'll do it. The inning.
All right.
Bottom of the
We
inning.
will have
Now the
4,
Reds
5, and
cleanup
6
hitter,
starting this
Josh
inning
Taylor.
for us. Couldn't get anything going in the first.
On
That
the
is a ground out.
right side.
Luis Garcia kind of working his way through the first 4.
Here in the second.
And
Here's the
Encarnacion
veteran first
Strand will bat.
baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss.
Oh
and
my,
that's strike
early.
2.
no, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to
Good
get
take.
that barrel to.
Just
Waited for it to
misses
drop,
the
and it
mark outside
certainly
the zone.
did that. That is
On the
another grounder.
right side.
Absolutely nobody having any luck
First.
getting on base.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
All right, now Fraley
Jake
will
Fraley
bat.
will hit next.
Fouls that sinker back. All right, Butler, Bailey, Marte are the 7, 8, and 9. Will they bat in that order in the next inning? It certainly looks like they will. Fly ball, caught.
Makes the
Second
play,
is
and
over.
that's out number. Welcome back. And coming off a
All
series
right,
where the
8,
pitching
9, and
was
1
outstanding.
to
Look
bat.
at those numbers. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it
Singer
again.
still leads the NL in ERA with a 2.30.
Pitch misses there,
Way high.
And the count is 2-2.
320 for this Gallez guy. Jesus Galiz. That's a
This one
pop
popped
fly.
up.
Should be
Encarnacion
playable.
Strand
It certainly is.
falls it
Out
in
number
for
1.
the out. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row.
1-2.
Step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Did he say fake bunt? Why would you do that?
Third, no score. Oh, look at the stop. The
That
throw,
was a fantastic
and
play.
very nicely
And he knew he
done.
didn't have the entirety
back to the leadoff
of
spot in the
time
St. Louis lineup.
to make
Justin
that play.
Crawford digs in now.
Crawford,
Towards
fly
right
ball,
center.
Friedel after it.
Friedel
Wow, I
on the move
believe
to
that the
alley.
right fielder would have had an easier route to it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Home
Lawrence was flying towards that
ready to
baseball.
go for
And
the
speaking
last
of
half the
Lawrence,
inning.
here he
Here's
is,
the veteran outfielder, Lawrence
having,
Butler.
I would say, a career year, and it continues. Base hit to the left side.
And a ball on the leadoff single.
So that is our first hit and base runner of the day. I want to see who their catcher is. I want to know if we're stealing bases today. Jesus Galiz. This is not a player I've ever heard of. I don't think he's technically real. I think he was a draft pick recently. 72 arm. 70 overall. Wow, they really went for a young fella. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's real or not. Might be in somebody's farm system somewhere. Alright, Bailey. Do we risk this? I don't think we do. I don't think I'm going to risk it. Outside, 3-1.
Calling a scout runner, not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play.
Why? It's a 3-1 count. That is going to drop fair. Honestly, if he had been in motion, I think he scores right there, but we're all right. Marte now will bat with 2 in scoring position.
Great results lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but
all right, 2-1.
that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still
2-2.
shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Gotta be more careful here. Checks it, and it's a full count.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Would love to exit this inning after scoring runs. Fouls off the sinker. He stays alive. That was right on the bottom of the zone. You don't know if that would have been a strike or not. All right. 3-2 again. That is a ground ball that will score the run. I think that might get him to first. Oh, they called him out.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes
so the runner will stay at second, and apparently they got him. Oh my goodness, that couldn't have been closer. Friedel has a runner on second for himself. The run did get in, but it was an RBI ground out. So no LV. Probably happy with the RBI, but I would have liked more from him. Not going to complain with what we got, though. All right, Gavin. Let's go. Swings right through that. Yikes.
1-2's the count.
All right. Gavin has a 1-2 count against him. Double play situation, so we'll be trying to be careful as to not hit into one.
You're in the last half of the third.
Ooh, it hit him, and the bases are loaded for one of our more dangerous hitters. However, there's a 2-strike count on him. Uh-oh. I don't think they're getting 2. Yeah, they only get 1. It's another RBI ground out. So we got 2 runners in scoring position with hits. And since then, it's been ground outs to hit them both home and 1 walk. So, yikes. That is going to be a deep, deep fly out. Inning is over after we get 2. I'll take it. Good inning. All right, Andrew Abbott gets the call on the inside. 1-2 now. That one probably didn't exactly finish where we wanted it. We're going to go outside now with that circle change just too far. Skeens and Yamamoto lead with 16 wins on the season, just high again.
Right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake it to.
This one swung on and hit
Wow.
well. Way
That's
back
one way to
there.
tie a game instantly.
Gone.
Okay.
Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-2.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately.
That's relatively unfortunate. Now Candelario
Right side.
will ground out.
Lux. Whips it to first. That's the first
Ugh.
out in the top.
He's only got 49 speed now.
And up next for St. Louis, Davison
And
de los
44
Santos.
power. I don't know why he's still on the majors.
Swing
Like,
and a miss.
apparently the Cardinals are struggling for any talent right now.
A foul ball, he stays alive.
And
That
yet we're
wasn't an
still
easy pitch to
handing
hit.
them home
It's
runs.
much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not
Struck
what
him out. 2 down. Abbott,
Swinging. He picks up his
higher
first
pitch
strikeout on
count,
the hill.
but
And now the right fielder, Dylan
still
Beavers.
carving out
Next over.
hitters.
Now 1-2.
Alright, yeah, with the high pitch count, he'll be at 70 following this pitch. It ends the inning, though.
Strikes him out for the second time today. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast.
Yep, early in the
You're
game
watching Major
still,
League Baseball
but the
on
game
the
is
show.
tied.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And
We'll
here's
start
the
with
first baseman,
Encarnacion
Christian
Strand
Encarnacion
taking on the
Strand.
bottom half of the zone. And it's 1-2. Oh, he hit it.
Field.
Ah, not well enough.
In position. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
So, I wish he could have hit it harder, but he didn't. Alright, we'll see what Fraley can do. Inside
Falling
and
behind
down.
2-1.
Alright, let's...
Right there
Oh,
for the
goodness.
strike.
Some of those look a little further inside than they are, so I don't like that. I don't like that either. He drops it. Are we going to get there? Yeah, we are. That might be an error. Yep, that's an error.
Looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Man at first with 1 gone.
Love that.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence.
All right, let's we are gonna steal this bag.
There goes the runner. Pitch.
Swings through, a good throw,
Throw to second.
and he's tagged out.
And they got him.
Not a fast
sucks.
runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks
Yeah,
like
he
it's a hit and
is.
run.
It was a
Dugout.
70
Gotta
speed
make
guy.
contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
I think that you're lying. He coulda. I just got a bad jump and it was a big throw. Okay,
Gets a piece
2 down
there. We'll do it again.
for Lawrence Butler, who already has a hit today. Would like for him to have another one.
Up the middle.
We'll see.
Durant.
That's a good play by Duran, though. Inning ends
Red.
unceremoniously.
Ball to strike.
Lane Thomas.
Pitch. On a line
Hard
out
hit
towards
to center field. Friedel is there.
And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
I believe Friedel will bat in the next inning. I think it's 8, 9, and 1.
And right back to
Wow,
the
way to go, Abbott.
And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. Victor Scott next up.
All right, I was worried about Abbott's pitch count, but
Popped in the air, left
I would say
side.
79 through 5 is not the end of the world. We can get to one more inning. Let's see what they do. They bring out Luis Garcia for the 5th, which makes sense. He's only at 75. Patrick Bailey
Down 2
takes.
balls and a strike.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring
I mean, we have
position,
2
but
hits.
nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And
Swings
both were
to
hit home by
first
groundouts.
As the leadoff man set
So.
down in their half of the 5th. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit.
Way
Now
inside.
2-1.
Marte, did he work a walk or what?
Side as well. They've been
No, he
able to
grounded
get
out.
of
He was one of the
jams,
RBIs.
But frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
3 and 1.
Inside.
Friedel has walked. He is on deck.
That's a
And
walk.
Marte
Runner
walks.
Again, but couldn't find the zone. Here comes
That's his second walk, and Garcia is
Jordan
done.
Takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Swing and a miss. It's
2 and 2.
2-2.
Look, this could really backfire, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go on this one. I believe.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Full count. Friedel has a man in scoring position.
And the go-ahead run is
That
down
had to be a
in
smart
scoring
move right there.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down.
Off speed,
That's
outside.
pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it.
That one is absolutely
Okay.
belted.
Uh-oh. He fielded that so fast, it's not going to net a run.
Second with a one-out double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to full side.
Could have scored a run there, but we're going to have to wait
Nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
for that to get the run home. Oh, that drops.
Over the fence, so it's an automatic
That
double.
scores 2.
Takes the lead. 2 runs come in.
These are the best kind of
What happened there?
for an offense. Everyone scores in the play, and they
It
still
bounced
have a
on
runner
the
in
track,
scoring
so it just got extra
They
bounce
pitched
on
him
it.
with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
That's a fantastic
At the
double.
plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie takes on the inside. 2 and 1. All right, he is 0 for 2 today. Looking to change that fact. Would like that to happen. Hard foul. 90 off the bat.
Lux, the runner at second with one
All
away.
right. Cincinnati.
And it
All right,
remains
another
2
foul
and
ball.
2.
Is Naylor on deck? Yeah. All right, 0 for 2. Change it. Change that.
That one
Good
is
take.
solo.
Full count. I wouldn't be opposed to 0 for 2 staying exactly like that right now, though. Uh-oh. We'll see. What does the ump say? He held it, and he's on.
Field down to third. He did not go around. 2 on,
Now
1 out.
Naylor will bat.
Next is the
He is
designated
also 0
hitter,
for 2.
Josh Naylor.
Fouls off the inside fastball that could have been borderline.
Runner at first base, get 2, get out of
I'm
this.
sure they would love a double play. We're going to take an extra step just to give
Next
Ellie
one
a
down,
little extra
3 balls,
jump.
2 strikes.
And Kanasi and Strand would be next. Not amazing with runners in scoring position, but I'm sure would be willing to take the challenge. And I wish I wouldn't have swung at that,
Runners
but
at
we did.
first and second with 1 gone. Fouled off again.
Good.
And it remains 3 and 2.
Staying alive. Come on, Josh.
2 on, 1 out. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I don't know what I was doing
Now
there.
first baseman,
Everybody, that
Chris
was a bad at-bat.
Encarnacion Strand.
I feel real bad about it. Way outside. Come on,
2 and
Christian.
1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Still, I don't think we have many hits with runners in scoring position.
2 on, 2 outs.
We have Friedel's hit and Lux's hit, and I believe that is it.
Rocketed out towards right center.
Get down.
Crawford
Nope.
makes a nice running catch.
We retake the lead and make sure it's padded, but they also hit a 2-run home run to
And that's ball
tie it
3.
up
You know,
earlier,
these
so
Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
they have. All right, come on, Andrew. Gotta get out of this inning.
Swings through
And that's a good start.
strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's
2
the
and
second
2 now
baseman,
to Angel Martinez.
Hit in the air,
Ooh,
left field.
we'll
Brady
see.
getting an angle on it. Fielding
What a
goal.
catch
Makes it
against the
catch
wall.
and foul ground. Ezekiel Duran next up for the Cardinals.
Abbott sitting at 93
Ground ball
pitches,
right side.
and that one's hit softly to Lux, and the inning is over.
Yep.
All right, new pitcher. Yep.
New arm of the
We
mound for the
ourselves
Cardinals.
are
Number
going to warm up
93.
a new
He
pitcher.
last pitched 2 days ago.
Left would be the better option here. We'll do Morahone. with that 4.0 ERA. Don't like that part of it, but Nick Gomez is the only one with the worst ERA. And he has not pitched as many innings, so his can come down. Let's go, Jake. That's 1 and 2. I don't know why I didn't swing at that.
Until you get to 2 strikes, it's just a low percentage of
It
success.
was right there.
To go after that down and away pitch.
Okay. That is going to be a fly out. That was a great fastball right there. Well placed. Butler now.
Lawrence Butler.
1 for 2. Gosh, the amount of hits we have is kind of sad.
2-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound.
I mean, it was, according to what the umpire has been calling today. Good check.
Movement in the bullpen.
Bailey will be next. Marte after that.
Hernandez, the lefty, warming up as well. Next
Oh, wow. Now that is a dot. A 2-seamer. Starts that way, ends right there. That was a great pitch.
And that one hammered.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of hard contact. It's just not hard enough. That's going to get caught out there. 2 outs.
And he makes the catch. Here's the Reds.
Warning track power is what they call that. All right, Patrick. Inside. 3 and 1.
Now 3 and 1.
I do believe he has worked a walk already. Maybe. I could be wrong. Outside, there's a walk if he hasn't worked one already.
You get a walk, and
All
you
right.
get a walk.
Noel V
Everyone
now.
gets a walk, Boog.
Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Right there.
That'll be taken for strike 2. Now with the 2-2 count, we'll see what we can do. St. Louis.
2 outs.
Maybe that woman should probably educate herself a little bit before participating in
That's the inning.
yelling, because it's St. Louis and it's not hard to
Adrian
pronounce.
Morejon comes on now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready
He's
to
got
swing
a
the
lot of pitches in his arsenal. That'll be popped up by Jamer. Marte has an easy read. He's got
The
it.
squeeze on that one. 1 down. Davison De Los Santos.
All right.
Ready to hit.
4, 5, and 6 batting in this inning, and that may be hit hard and gone. 4-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the
He earned it.
ball.
He hit that hard. It was a middle fastball, and now I can't hit the strike zone. All right, we're going to go with the sweeper just because I can't hit the strike zone with my other pitches. Got the zone with that one. Now with the full count, let's see what we got.
That's to right.
That's also hit decently well, but he didn't get all of it. So it's out number 2. Let's not screw Abbott of a win here, guys. Let's not do that.
The tying run on base.
Uh-oh.
High fly ball out to left.
High fly
Fraley
ball.
should have it.
Fraley should definitely have it, though. Yep. Got it.
That is that.
They push closer. 4-3.
But not before they answer back with a solo home run.
Yikes. They only have 3 hits. We only have 4, so I'm not sure what I'm bragging about.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
If we can get Friedel onto second base, I will bat
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Lux. Alright, righty, lefty, lefty. Any more lefties in the pen? Nope, we're going to go with Robert Garcia. A little higher of a pressure inning. Okay, good pitch. Friedel will strike out.
Well, that's always the key to
Lux
effective
is
pitching,
gonna
is
get
getting
pinch
ahead
hit
in the count.
for.
And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding
Lefty's
the
not
zone.
great.
Hitters become
Corner is
defensive,
kinda
and
good,
all of a sudden
so,
that
yep.
plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
3 and 1 to Horner.
To the strikeout.
Let's go, Nico.
Down, base is empty. This one
Unable
high
to
in
do
the air
anything.
left
That's out
center.
number 2.
Scott makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
All right, Ellie will bat right-handed here.
4 pitches, 2 outs.
2 and
That
2.
is an excellent pace.
0 for 2 for
Now the
Ellie.
shortstop,
Unable to get a hit
Cruz.
so far.
And that
Ooh,
goes.
gosh. That was possibly strike 3. That didn't get called. Full count now. And that's out number 3. Pops up the inside slider. 0 for 3 on the day for Ellie. I don't think he's going to get another at-bat unless Cardinals tie and this hits extra innings. But
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wide different. So
that
we'll see what he's got.
will put the tying run on. That's Jesus Galiz.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual.
And that's going to get through. Scoring run, or the tying run is in scoring position. He's been tasked with lefties at the freaking top of the order.
Those small moments can be costly.
Trying to move the runners over. Marte to first, and he beats it.
Oh, that's incredibly unfortunate. That was a rough play by me. That's totally my fault.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Angel Martinez.
Uh-oh, that's going to tie the game and only cause 1 out and possibly put another guy in third. That's sure exactly what it does. Garcia not having a day. We're going to warm up our setup guys. We're going to need them very soon by the look of things. Strike on Duran.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job.
Dude, if he walks freaking Duran, there's a lot of trouble that can happen there. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
2 and 1.
2 and 1 after that missed inside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really
Candelario.
second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Not known for being great. Oh gosh, that's not good.
This might be trouble.
That's gonna score 2.
Runner around third. He's safe.
6 to 4 Cardinals.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there.
I can't believe that. I literally can't believe that happened just now.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this
Now
one.
freaking Arroyo can't hit the zone. Inning is finally over. Why didn't I pull the plug earlier? That sucks.
It's a 2-run lead now.
All right, come on, Naylor. We need you. We need everybody this inning. Swings through.
Into the bullpen for the Cardinals, Chris Caruso. The rookie right-hander is getting loose via Fuerte. Warming up as well.
Down 2 and 2. We have a 3-game lead over the Brewers, but drop. Yep, tying run is at the plate.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Sweet.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes.
Is he the DH?
Up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got
DH, yeah. 71 speed, 74 speed, 76.
The next to hit for the Reds. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Luis Robert Jr.
All right, let's go Encarnacion Strand.
Run at the plate.
Is it fair? Encarnacion Strand has just tied this ball game at 6.
And they tie it up. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
That's his 21st home run of the season.
Feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
That is incredible. Fraley will be batting next. New game here in the 8th. Was that even in the strike zone? I feel like he reached down to hit that out.
A really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it and gets it up in the air.
That was the right guy in the right spot, and now with no outs still, this game is tied up. Outside. We are going to warm up the closer, and we'll see what happens.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning.
If we can score one more, the closer's coming in.
That missed one. Now 3 in a row.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Already been picked off stealing once. Fraley has. Checked. He says he goes.
And yes, he did. He went around.
I feel like that was probably a strike regardless, but full count. Foul ball on the sinker.
Another payoff pitch.
All right, let's get
This is downstairs.
good take.
That's a nice at-bat.
Oh, they're pulling Rodriguez.
New
New pitcher,
Number
Ryan
35.
Bergert.
25th appearance of the year for him.
That's not many appearances.
Yeah, they count 1 and 2.
All right, Butler swings right underneath that. So what do we do? Goodness, what a changeup. That's a good pitch. I'll give it to him. Great pitch. All right, Bailey. Show us the power to pop out. That will be caught by the left fielder. 2 down.
2 away now.
I'm just kind of happy that
And ready to hit now
this
for
game
Cincinnati.
is going in the direction that it is. Because, I mean, when they scored 3, I thought, oh crap, we're in trouble. We tied it right back up. Way outside, 3 and 1.
At this point in the game,
If Friedel can get to bat with a runner in scoring position, that would be super trouble for the Cardinals.
So a walk
And they don't give him the call. It's ball 4. Friedel will bat.
is at second base.
He is behind in the count. We will see what he can do.
TJ Friedel gets a piece. and
Does
stays alive.
chase just a little bit out of the zone. That's not too far out of the zone.
Special right here. It's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That's fine.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch. I was totally caught off guard by a high fastball. Cade
The
Smith.
pitcher on here, Cade Smith.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love
All right,
him.
this thing is kind of
A little bit low. Ball
glitching a little bit.
locked in,
All right.
and that'll keep the
Go
line
ahead, run.
moving. Here's Lane
Is on.
Thomas now. And a sack bunt here.
I hate that.
Encarnacion Strand. They
He'll
put
tag
the
him
tag
out.
on him, and he gets the job done. Now up for St. Louis, Jesus Galiz. Intentional walk coming here, and
I want the double
sets
play
up
in
the
order.
double play
I want the double play in order.
One away, and runners at
I
first and
just
second.
don't like the fact we got to
Scott,
face
the next to hit.
a really speedy guy in Victor
The go-ahead run
Victor
is in
Scott.
second. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double.
Wow, that's a bad splitter, but it got him.
2 out. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Justin Crawford.
Way high.
Way upstairs.
Smith has just had some rough command here. And the bases are now loaded.
2 outs.
Martinez, the 2-hole hitter, pops it up. Marte trying to find it. He does. All it takes is catching it, and we are headed to the 9th.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Nico Horner will come up.
Oh, wait. I just want to look. Make sure we don't have better hitting against. I might hate myself for this later, but we're going to go to Edwin here.
Edwin Arroyo. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Try to get
2 and 1.
Change up that time.
I did move his number, as you guys can see. He's the new number 7. He was 71, but that was an unedited number. Fouls it off. It is 2 and 2 now. Arroyo followed by De La Cruz. I like this start of this inning. Way high, full count.
And that's ball 3.
Ah, not enough of that one. That's going to be a high fly out.
Brings it in.
All right.
And there's one down.
Ellie.
Tied at 6.
0
Next
for 3.
Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 1 and
Waits
2.
too long on the changeup. Calls a timeout.
Time is called at home plate.
Bergert, who came in the last inning, is gonna get walked off. Ellie ends the game.
That should get the dugout going. And the Reds win it on a walk-off 7-6.
That feels great. What a win. I think that is the series opener in the end of, I think August. I think it's the end of August. Maybe July. No, it's August. So, season is coming to an end. And with that win, that will push us a half a game further out in front in our division. You'll love to see it. With that, that will end this episode. A good baseball game there. Cade Smith gets the win. Is that 3 walks, though? Wow, Cade did not have good command today. But he got away with a win. Walked the bases loaded at one point. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.